Hello, my name is Samantha Montalegre and welcome to the Maternity Mentor. Today we're going to be talking about a first trimester checklist. Thanks for joining us. For anyone who doesn't know me, I have been a registered nurse since 2009. I've spent my entire career working in the maternal newborn nursing area, including mother-baby postpartum, NICU, antepartum, and labor and delivery. I have practiced as an IBCLC since 2012 and have been maternal newborn nursing certified since 2013. I have also received training in perinatal mood and anxiety disorders as well as perinatal bereavement. The first trimester consists of months 1, 2, and 3, and it ends at the 13th week of pregnancy. During this exciting time, there are many things you want to get accomplished. This video will break those items down by month, giving you a checklist of items to accomplish. Remember, this is a guide. Many of you may not even know you are pregnant until your second month. Do not fret, you can adjust the checklist accordingly. First, take a pregnancy test. Everything starts with taking a home pregnancy test. You want to make sure your suspicions are correct. If you have a faint positive or a negative result, but you aren't convinced, you may want to repeat the pregnancy test in a couple days. Next, start taking a prenatal vitamin. Once you've received that positive result, it is imperative you start taking a prenatal vitamin with folic acid. This helps to reduce the chance of birth defects. Now, tell your partner. This is a very exciting time to tell your partner. Start talking about the details like how you want each other involved, who will be going to the appointments, and share your feelings about this new journey. Now you want to find a provider. You need to decide where you want to deliver. This decision can lead you to choosing a provider. For example, if you want a physician to deliver you, your delivery will take place in a hospital. If you want a midwife, you may be able to choose a home birth or birthing center. For more information on choosing a birth location and interviewing a provider, please view our videos on these subjects. We will link those in the description below. Now, call your provider. Once you've chosen your provider, it is imperative that you call to make an appointment. First, many providers may not see you until you're 8 weeks along in your pregnancy. However, these appointments can fill up fast. So, schedule the appointment as soon as possible. The first appointment gives you a chance to meet and interact with your provider. They will check to make sure everything appears normal with your pregnancy. Make sure you write down the first day of your last menstrual period to help calculate your due date. Next, start keeping a pregnancy diary. A pregnancy diary is a great way to connect with your baby. Write down day-to-day thoughts and emotions about your pregnancy journey. Record questions for your partner or your healthcare provider. And don't forget to take weekly belly pictures. Pregnancy is quick, and you will want to remember what it was like and will look back at all of these memories fondly. Now, adjust your diet. Start eating healthy, incorporate lots of fruits and vegetables, drink plenty of water with a minimum of 10 glasses per day. Stock the kitchen with healthy snacks including pregnancy superfoods like eggs, salmon, walnuts, beans, and yogurt. Remove foods from your diet that could contain bacteria, parasites, or toxins. This includes undercooked meat, sushi, unpasteurized cheeses, and shellfish high in mercury. Now you want to stop smoking and drinking alcohol and doing drugs, because healthy mom equals healthy baby. This is the time to quit smoking, drinking alcohol, and using drugs, because these can all cause birth defects and preterm labor. Also, make sure to avoid secondhand smoke, and if you need help quitting, contact your healthcare provider for resources. Next, cut down on caffeine. Put down the espresso because studies show high consumption of caffeine is linked to miscarriage. Limit to 200 milligrams per day, and remember, caffeine is in coffee, tea, chocolate, and sodas. Now you want to exercise regularly. Start with a gentle exercise routine with stretching at least 3 times per week for 15 to 20 minutes. Include your partner as a way of spending quality time together. Next, rest and get plenty of naps. Get plenty of sleep both day and night. Rest on the couch, utilize relaxation techniques to reduce your stress and get a better night's sleep. Next, you want to stop cleaning the litter box. You want to stop doing this because cat litter and cat poop contain a parasite that causes the toxoplasmosis infection, which can cause birth defects. And finally, you want to stay out of those hot tubs and saunas. You don't want your core body temperature to be above 102.2 degrees Fahrenheit when you are pregnant. First, schedule your prenatal appointments and tests. Now that your pregnancy has been confirmed, there are plenty of prenatal appointments and tests in your future. Providers are very busy, so schedule all of your appointments in advance. That way you can get the days and times that are convenient for you. Next, start a budget. Budgeting is extremely important because babies are expensive. Starting now can reduce your stress and help get you off to the right start. Now, you want to check with your health insurance to determine what is covered. Part of your budgeting should be to call your health insurance and determine what is covered for your maternity care, as well as what your copay is going to be. This is so you can include this in your budgeting. Now, determine your maternity leave benefits. Call your Human Resources Department and determine if you have maternity leave benefits. You want to find out how much paid time off you have. Most women require a minimum of 6 weeks after delivery to be off to recover. So this should be your starting point. Additionally, find out if you have any short-term or long-term disability benefits, in case you need to go out on bed rest. Knowing your leave benefits can help you to determine how much you need in your budget to cover your expenses while you're on leave. Now, date nights. Once your pregnancy is confirmed, it is time to prioritize your relationship. Your pregnancy is fast, and before you know it, the baby is here. Babies change the dynamics of relationships and households. Prior to that happening, make sure you carve out time with your partner at least once per week. Be mindful and keep excursions within the budget you just set. And remember, if you're feeling up to it, have sex. It creates a closer and more bonded relationship. For tips on sex during pregnancy, please watch our video on this. We will link that in the description below. Next, check with your provider if current medications are safe for pregnancy. Make sure to tell your provider about all medications, supplements, and herbs you are using, including teas and salves. This also includes essential oils. Some may be safe for your pregnancy, others may not be. Do not just stop taking a medication or supplement on your own. Some may need to be tapered off, or they could have an adverse effect on your pregnancy. Now, download an app to update you on your baby's development and pregnancy changes. Download an app to help track your pregnancy and give you weekly updates about your progress. It's fun to see what changes are happening and how big your baby is. Many will also help you keep track of your weight gain to make sure that you're on track for a healthy pregnancy. Now, make a morning sickness pack. Many women start to suffer from morning sickness during this month. If prenatal vitamins are a problem, try taking them at night. Stock up in your morning sickness essentials like crackers, acupressure bands, teas, and pregnancy pops. For more suggestions, we will link our video on the top 10 first trimester must-haves in the description below. Next, learn about pregnancy problems and warning signs. During one of the first prenatal visits, talk with your provider and find out the signs and symptoms of pregnancy complications you will need to look for. And finally, number 10, make sure your activities are safe. Look at your lifestyle and make sure it is safe for pregnancy. Some of your routine household chores may involve using cleaners that are not safe for pregnancy. Additionally, the job you are performing may include the use of chemicals which are also unsafe for pregnancy. You need to identify areas of concern and talk with your healthcare provider. First, now that your pregnancy is underway, it's time to determine when and how you want to tell people you are pregnant. Discuss with your partner their feelings too. You will want to determine the order of your pregnancy reveal. Are you telling close family first? Your boss perhaps? Is it a big social media release? When discussing all of this, also decide whether the announcement will be creative. Look on the internet for some awesome ideas. And no matter how it's done, remember this exciting moment because it only happens once. Next, make a dentist appointment. Good dental care is good for overall health and wellness. And pregnant women are especially prone to inflamed gums and gingivitis, so schedule your dental cleaning right away. Next, if you're planning on changing your name, do it now and replace your ID. Having a baby comes with lots of paperwork. You start having to worry about birth certificates and social security numbers. You may have gotten married or gotten divorced and never took the time to change your name. Prior to having your baby, you want to take care of this detail so you do not have complications with your baby's paperwork. In addition, make sure to replace your ID so it matches your new name. Next, look into birthing classes and determine what class you might be interested in taking. Start thinking about what kinds of prenatal and birthing classes interest you. You might be interested in breastfeeding, Lamaze, hypnobirthing, or others. These classes can fill up fast, so look at classes that are convenient for your schedule and sign up. Next, talk with your provider about screening tests and get those screening tests completed. This is the month where most genetic screening tests will take place. Make sure you know what is being ordered and when you are supposed to schedule it. Additionally, ask your provider how long it will take to get the results. Having a screening test can cause a normal amount of anxiety, so knowing when you'll get your results can ease some of this anxiety. Now, create a savings plan for college. College is expensive, so start early in your planning of how you will pay for it. Planning can save you time and money in the long run. Next are Kegel exercises. They're designed to strengthen the pelvic floor. You do these by relaxing and tightening the muscles to strengthen them. Doing Kegels every day can prevent you from urinating on yourself later in your pregnancy. It sometimes makes sex more enjoyable and may even help with labor due to strengthened muscles. Next, start a baby name list. Start thinking about baby names. One of your date nights may be doing just this. Think about family names, fun names, favorite names. Don't worry if the list is long. You can pare it down later. Now, buy a pregnancy book. It's a rite of passage and can serve as a great reference. It can help to explain to you what you are experiencing and educate you on topics you may not know about. Now, plan for childcare. This may seem premature. However, childcare tends to be a subject where parents are very picky, and with good reason. Some childcare centers can have wait lists as long as a year, so take some tours and figure out if there's one you like. And make sure you get on that waiting list if they have one. Now you want to hire a doula. Doulas can be an essential part of a rewarding birth experience. Looking into a doula at this time is important because many doulas can only take on a limited number of patients. Additionally, there may not be that many doulas in your area, so research and hire a doula as soon as you can. Finally, talk with your partner about parenting. Start talking to your partner about parenting because everyone has grown up with a different parenting style and they may have a different way they want to parent their children. It is essential that you and your partner start to examine where you have similarities as well as where you have different views. Decide what compromises need to be made. Doing this ahead of time can save you some heartache and grief later on. Having a checklist of things to get done can make your pregnancy less stressful and help you organize your time. We hope this video has given you some direction and ideas of things to accomplish during your first trimester. Please share your comments and let us know what topics you would like to hear more about. If you like this content, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you can be the first to receive this information. Remember to share this with your family and friends, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for additional content. We will link those in the description below. Thanks so much for joining us at the Maternity Mentor.